Now, Robert Vadra has said that India is hosting that the G20 summit that India just hosted is a proud moment, and noted that international events have been held in the past and that the Modi government has actually learnt this from the Congress party and the Nehru Gandhi family. When asked about Congress leader Shashi Tharoor's remarks that the G20 declaration was a diplomatic triumph, Robert Vadra said that I definitely see that, and as I said, the Modi government has learned this from Mrs Indira Gandhi and the Gandhi family and the Congress, who have always helped all international support and has had events as such in the past. Let's not forget that. So that's the word of appreciation coming in from Robert Vadra, but very prudently saying that Modi government actually learnt it from Congress and Gandhi family. Let's listen into what exactly did he say.
This government has, the Modi government has learnt from Mrs Indira Gandhi and the Gandhi family and the Congress, who have always helped all international support and has had events as such for many times ahead. Let's not forget that. And I welcome all the delegates and everybody who's come to India, and I'm sure their trip is a success, and I'm sure many more events will happen like this ahead as well. And our country is always, my family is also always there to support all the delegates and people internationally as a proud Indian.
Well, let's break down that comment coming in from Robert Vadra on G20 Summit's success with CNN News 18's Pallavi Ghosh joining me on the phone line. Pallavi, we just heard Robert Vadra actually appreciating and saying that it was a proud moment for our country. But at the same time, as I just mentioned, he very prudently said that Modi government learnt it from his family and from Gandhi family and Congress. How do you respond to that?
After Shashi Tharoor, you have yet another person associated with the Congress party. I mean, he's not a member legitimately yet of the Congress, but coming where it's coming in from at a time when, for example, yesterday Priyanka Gandhi Vadra was criticized for calling it Unka G20 by the BJP. This is something which is going to embolden the BJP once again and say that, look, there are some within the Congress party who are speaking with a sane voice and who are appreciating the fact that the G20 summit has improved our stature. At the same time, however, little bit of credit snatching also, when the credit is being given to the former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, where, if you remember, the Non-Aligned Summit was held at the Vigyan Bhavan. And the Congress has been making the point that, the G20 Summit, there was not the first of the international events hosted by India. But nonetheless, Robert Vadra's praise of the G20 Summit is something which is going to embolden the BJP.
Definitely, Pallavi. As you just mentioned, the comment that came from Priyanka Gandhi Vadra as well, he called the event Unka, and now Robert Vadra, sort of taking away the limelight from Modi government and saying that they learnt it from us. How exactly is the INDIA bloc going to respond to such comments coming in from Robert Vadra?
If you notice that barring the Congress party, the other India front leaders have not been very critical of the G20 summit. In fact, the presidential banquet was attended by most of the opposition ruled states, chief ministers like Mamata Banerjee, M.K. Stalin, Hemant Soren, who are allies and a part of the India front. Because they do know the disadvantage of running down international events hosted by India, especially on foreign policy. It's good boomerang on them, and that's the reason why they are steering clear from that controversy. Hasn't stopped the Congress, however, from attacking the G20 summit. Even as we speak, there are memes which are being released by them. There are animation pictures on the social media, essentially making fun of the government and talking about what they call wasteful expenditure.
Do you think this comment coming in from Robert Vadra can give some sort of a political mileage to BJP, because very discreetly he actually tried taking away the limelight from the BJP-led government?
Oh yes, absolutely. I think what he said, of course, was the fact that, the BJP has learned from Gandhi and from Indira Gandhi in terms of hosting international events. But at the same time, he's also praised the G20 summit. And yesterday also we saw that BJP kept on referring to Shashi Tharoor and made the point that, the rest of the Congress party must learn from people like Shashi Tharoor. And especially at a time when Rahul Gandhi is abroad and he is holding multiple media interactions where he's criticizing the government over Manipur issue, or the parliament and so on and so forth. I think the BJP will now make this the point that maybe Rahul Gandhi should learn from his own brother-in-law, Robert Vadra, who's actually understanding the fact that the G20 summit brought us a lot of credit.
Well, thank you so much, Pallavi, for breaking that down for our viewers.